Welcome back. It is time for the Oh Wow moment brought to you by the Gloria and Roger Jones Children's Center for Science and Technology. And with me today, of course, is Mr. Ralph, but we've got a special guest, my son Josiah.
Hi.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Well, Joe, I'm glad that you're here today. You're going to participate in the Oh Wow moment with me and Mr. Ralph. Mr. Ralph, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about magnets and the energy that magnets produce and magnetic fields, and we're not going to get real deep, but I kind of want to do a little demonstration on how powerful magnets can be.
Okay.
So Josiah is going to help out here today, and you know, let's start basic. So
Okay.
I have a couple of magnets here, and these are probably your most common magnets that you'll see. These are just ceramic magnets. So
Okay.
Josiah, can you grab those and just show everybody? Is it easy to pull them apart?
Not really that easy.
Not really that easy, but you can pull them apart, right?
Yeah.
And let's just show everybody that they are magnets. Can you pick up some of those bolts there? Yeah, look at that. See? So those are your ceramic magnets, and more often than not, somebody in their household has probably these sitting around somewhere.
Okay. All right.
So now, Josiah, I'm going to give you a couple of magnets. Now, these are neodymium magnets, and these are really high-powered magnets.
Okay, you said a word that I'm not familiar with.
Neodymium. Okay.
Neodymium.
Okay.
Perfect. That's
Oh, wow.
perfect. So
Okay.
basically, these are high-powered magnets. Now they're extremely small. And Josiah, I want to take your right hand. Give me your right hand. Put one in there. Okay. And then give me your left hand. Put one in here. Now I want you to kind of take those in your fingers, and I want you to put them together and explain to me what. Oh,
Okay, as we drop one
that's
on the
okay.
floor, that's
Explain
all
to
right.
me what the difference is between those two. What's the difference?
These are harder to pull apart, way harder.
Right, and they attract much easier, don't they? Now pick up some bolts with that.
Joe, you're strong. You can't pull those apart? What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
these
see
are
how
strong.
powerful these magnets are?
Huh.
So some of the most powerful magnets in the world can actually explode things because they're so powerful. So
Neodymium.
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 bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So with that, we're going to try a little experiment. Now I'm going to ask you a question. The Earth has a magnetic field on its own,
Yes.
right? So it attracts a lot of things and interacts with a lot of things. What's the most basic form that we use for direction? If we lost ourselves, what would we use?
Navigation.
Navigation. What's a wonderful way to navigate? If we were to hold something in our hand, what do we use to navigate? It's the most simplest thing.
A compass.
A compass.
Usually has a magnetic.
Perfect, man. You set it up for me. Good. So if we were to use a compass, compasses work off of magnets, and they always point which direction, Josiah?
North, south, east, or west.
They point north, right? Correct. They have all the directions on them, but more often than not, if you get lost, a compass, if you hold it, it's going to always point
North.
north.
That's
Correct.
why you're my true north.
There it
Joe.
is. There it is. So, and apparently a little birdie told me that these haven't been utilized on the show probably
Okay.
in a long time. So we're going to use these today.
Okay.
These are going to be our stands. Okay. And I have a
Stands.
little ruler set up with some of those neodymium magnets. You see that? They're stuck
Oh,
on
there's
there.
one on the top and one on the bottom.
One on the top, one on the bottom. We're going to set this right here. Now, I also, and I kind of snuck into the cabinet here and grabbed one of your milk containers, but I'm going to ask Josiah to I'm going to challenge him a little bit. So Josiah, I want you to take 3 of these large magnets here, or excuse me, bolts, and I want you to try and stack those one on top of each other on the side of that container.
Oh,
Go ahead, try again.
okay.
Okay.
And eventually what's going to happen is you're going to say to me, Mr. Ralph, I can't do this. It's too hard. Well, you can't use that end. I want you to use the corner. But yeah, you could almost do that. Okay, so they're going to slip off, right? So let's try
Okay.
something now.
John
So,
says we got about 3.5 more
okay,
minutes.
perfect. All right, so Josiah, I'm going to tell you right now, I had a little situation this morning, and I had some problem trying to get this to work, but I'm hoping you're my good luck charm, right? All right, so what we're going to use is the magnetic field that's going to be created here with these neodymium magnets, okay? And we're going to,
No.
absolutely.
Mr. Ralph, you can't do that.
Well, Miss Madonna, I always am very accepting of a challenge.
You're so optimistic, which I like to be. Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to try and get these to balance.
No.
And what's going to happen is because the bolts,
OMG.
and what's neat is the magnets have now created a magnetic field, and the bolts themselves have now created a magnetic field, but it's obviously just a little less of a magnetic field. But I want everybody to see here, so these bolts have a magnetic field around them, so they're sticking together because of the magnets. And
That
what
is
we've been able to
magical.
do is balance 3
On the
bolts
edge.
on the edge of a milk jug.
Oh, my
Josiah,
goodness.
listen, man, I tried it all morning long. I didn't get it to work, and you must be my good luck charm
How
because
about that?
there it is.
It works.
And
Absolutely.
So neodymium
Neodymium magnets.
and then we are using the magnetic force to make them balance on the edge of this coffee creamer thing.
Correct.
That is awesome.
So the magnetic field here has been, kind of decreased a little bit, but because the bolts have stuck together, they've created their own magnetic field, and that allows them to stick together. on the
Wow.
side.
What do you think about that, Joe?
That is awesome.
Big Joe, I thought that you would be his big good luck charm, and you really are.